Are you someone who looks confident on the outside and everyone says, "You're so strong. You've got it all together. You're amazing." But inside, you don't feel that way at all? If that's you, I want to talk about something important today because there is a big difference between appearing confident and feeling congruent. I had a coaching session recently with a woman who had worked in her company for many years and recently has been promoted. And on paper, massive success. And yet, she said something that really stood out to me. It actually stopped me. She said, "People would be surprised to know that I'm not confident." She described herself as bubbly, outgoing, and confident on the outside, but full of self doubt on the inside. And for a time, I could say that described me as well. And this is more common than we think. Many high performing people are walking around wearing a mask. The capable one, the positive one, the strong one. But internally, there's guilt, doubt, the pressure to hold it all together, to be perfect. And that gap between outer image and inner truth, that's exhausting. Confidence isn't performance. So here's what I want you to understand. Confidence is not smiling all the time. Confidence is not saying yes to everything. Confidence is not making sure that no one is mad at you. Confidence is congruence. It's when you feel inside. It's when what you feel inside matches how you show up outside. And when those don't match, your nervous system feels it. That's why some people feel drained even when things are going well. Now, in this conversation, I talked about the power of language, and one of the most powerful parts of that coaching call was this. She said, "I don't have any other option," when it came to all the work that was on her plate. And I paused and I asked her, "Well, is that actually true? Is it?" Because language matters. The words you use shape your stress levels. If your language is, "I have no choice," "they're likely mad at me," "it always goes wrong," or "the other shoe is going to drop," your body responds as if that is reality. And there are two questions that I believe can make a significant difference here. Number one, is that actually true? And number two, is this thought helping me or hurting me? That pause to consider this can begin to rebuild confidence because you're no longer blindly believing every thought. You're examining it. I also invite meeting the inner critic. And this can be very, very powerful for individuals. Naming the inner critic, naming it. Because when the self-doubt voice is just you, it feels personal. But when you name it, it becomes separate. You can actually say, "Well, thank you for your opinion." You can literally flick it away. That feels aligned to you. And you can recognize when that voice isn't serving you, that it's an old pattern. This is my old self. This is not who I am becoming. Some of your thoughts, they served you at one point in time. Maybe hyper-awareness kept you safe. Maybe people-pleasing helped you survive. Maybe overthinking prevented mistakes. But what served you before may be limiting you now. It may be limiting you. Confidence grows when you learn to separate that sabotage voice. And I have a practice for you. Here's the part most people resist. I asked her to celebrate herself 9 times per day. Yes, 9. 3 from home life and 6 from work or personal life, personal growth. And why did I do this? Well, because most people celebrate everyone else around them. And she celebrated her husband, her kids, her team with ease. But she never took a moment to celebrate herself. And it's my belief that you cannot build confidence while ignoring your own wins, your own growth, even those small moments. Saying the words, I am celebrating myself for saying no. I'm celebrating myself for taking off the mask. I'm celebrating myself for pausing before reacting. I'm celebrating myself for brushing my teeth. Confidence is built through repetition of self-recognition, not through waiting for that big breakthrough moment. Another important component is forgiveness and self-love. And this was another very powerful moment in the session. She said, I think I just need to forgive myself. And honestly, my friends, that's the root for so many of us. The root. You can't feel confident while still punishing yourself for the past. And here's something that I say often. Every second before this one is your old self. You cannot change that. But you can decide from this moment forward that you are becoming someone new, that you are taking a new action, that you are moving forward. Language like, my old self used to think that, or I used to respond that way, or I used to believe that, creates separation. It creates a pause, a moment. It creates a choice. And here's my gentle challenge for you. If you seem confident on the outside, but don't feel it inside, I want you to try these 3 things this week. Catch one unhelpful thought and ask, is this true? Is this helping me or is this hurting me? Number 2, name your inner critic so you can separate yourself from it. And number 3, celebrate yourself once per day, out loud or in writing. Just start. Confidence isn't about becoming someone else. It's about returning to who you were before the doubt took over. If this resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. And if you want to go deeper into building real confidence and self-love, I wrote a book called Celebrate Yourself that expands on these ideas in a very practical way. And I'm also considering creating a Celebrate Yourself confidence community, a space focused specifically on strengthening self-worth and self-trust. If that would interest you, comment below the word confidence so I know. You can find these links below. You'll want to watch the next video now. Have a great day.